Hello, Sam?
Okay, yeah, I just lost you for a bit there.
No, wait, which part did you lost me?
Just when you were introducing.
Oh my god, for real?
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Like which part?
Like just before the game started.
Oh, okay, wait, so
Okay,
what did
yeah.
what was the last thing I said though? That's the thing.
I can't remember, but let's get the show on the road. We got first game of the Fresh Blood tournament. And are you excited, Leo?
Yeah, dude, I am super excited for this, not because it's the first fresh blood, because we are in desperate need of new players. We need
In
new
desperate
players to
need
take over.
of
Yeah,
fresh blood.
yeah, we need new players to cover us old people. We're getting too old for this.
And we
But
definitely got some new players right here. Nice TVZ on Kairos for us to cast. You want to
yeah,
go ahead with introductions?
yeah, sure. So I said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number one of the day, which is going to be up against lliks and GilaChess. It's going to be a classic Terran versus Zerg. By the way, if you guys have no idea what Zergs are like, those little bugs that just literally their main strategy is just to keep constantly outnumbering and overwhelming. And don't forget for the Terrans, it's just going to be our casual humans with the Marines and the Marauders with the siege tanks and the battle cruisers, man. So Samuel, what are you looking forward to for this match?
Well, I do like TVZ. It's one of my favorite matchups. I'm looking forward to see what we've got in store. From what I understand, we have lliks here, or lliks here, who is a platinum Terran, versus a. Hello, you there?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
just double checking.
No,
Versus
I'm
a
just trying to listen to you.
versus the Silver Zerg. So obviously, just based on that, our favorites are the Platinum Terran. But anything can happen. Anything can
No, I mean,
happen.
like, the thing is this: as much as I like the Terrans, like I'm a Terran player myself. I'm a big fan of Terrans, and I definitely want to support Terrans. But I just need to stop you there, which was because you said that there might be a high chance it's gonna be winning just because it's platinum. Like I always tell everyone, rank is just a number. You
Yeah,
anything can
yeah,
go
yeah.
down.
Correct.
Okay, so we can see second CC is up along with the second hat trick. No, actually, I'm really surprised to see both sides is actually taking it slow. They're both getting ready to go towards that mid game because I feel these guys are not much of an early game pushers, which is great. I really like you normally see our Malaysian players, they always try to end it as early as possible. Latest they'll drag it is mid game, but that's it. They will never drag it towards the late game. So
Really,
this
I don't. Oh, okay. That's not my style.
yeah, so I'm really it's really great to see that even despite these guys are like they're not like the really strong like high rank players, but I'm really great the fact that they're trying to not end it as early as possible because it's
Yeah.
like so boring. So it's great to see. We see like he's preparing for this big push here because we see him preparing a lot of Zerglings. He's not investing in anything else. He's like prepping for defenses only. Yeah, so I guess maybe once he gets all his spine crawls on, he might actually just go for that big push with those Zerglings.
You could be right, because he's only at 26 drones and he doesn't have a third. And from what I understand of Zerg, you want to try to get your third before 315. And it's already
Yeah,
actually approaching 415, so it looks like it's going to be some 2-base play. We've got some Helions moving out. Is the SCV there for sightseeing? No, okay, the
no,
SCV is
no, no,
heading
I
back.
think he actually dragged it along.
Yeah, I was like, hey guys, where you going?
Oh, but I
Okay,
think
here
he
we go.
should be able to
Helion run
defend it.
by. Helion getting in there. 2 drones falling down. 4 drones falling down. The Lynx are responding. The Helions, 2 of them will be sniped already by the Spine, and the Lynx will chase them off. But the Helions might be able to grab a few Lynx
Ooh,
on the way out. No, only grabs 1 Link actually, and dies along. So we've got 4 Helions and 1 Reaper being traded for a total of only 4 drones. Do you think
no,
that's worth it, you?
no, that is entirely not worth it. Despite Hellions not being such an expensive unit, but they still cost. They still cost quite the amount of gas as well. So wasting like killing 4 Hellions just to kill 4 drones is not really great for his economy at
Sorry,
all.
actually, Helios don't cost gas, isn't it?
Oh yeah, sorry, they don't cost gas anymore. My bad, I forgot about it. That's all. But either way, like if you can see from his, if you can see from the production tab that he was constantly, he didn't go for any crazy watch warrior or anything. He was investing in drones, and when you're forcing drones out, you want a lot of currency, you want a lot of money, you want to get as much economy as possible. So this basically just shows that he's actually just gonna get as much Zergling as possible and just overrun him with numbers.
Well, it
And we
looks
already,
like the Terran wants to overrun the Zerg with numbers with a lot more Helions. Not 4 this time, I count 10?
yeah, there it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
9 of them.
Yeah, 9. He lost 1, so there was 10. There was 10. There was 10 of them, but they all died.
10
But I
fall
don't.
on the way, and he's actually producing off 3 factories, and 2 of them are reacted, so a lot of Helions still to come with Blue Flame on the way. It's a battle mech style that we're going to be looking at here.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't think it's. Oh yeah, it is the battle. Yeah, I just noticed the armory. Yeah, it is a battle myself. And by the way, that Niners is coming up, but whether he sees it or not is a different story, though.
Let's
I don't
see
think he
what's the
sees it,
view.
though.
He doesn't see it. Well, he did. No,
No,
he does
he's
see it.
moving out. He's moving out
No,
his
he
main
doesn't see
army.
it. He doesn't see it. He's moving down his main army. I think that's
No.
reacting. The lliks are in the base. The lliks are in the base.
The legs are swarming everywhere. This is the heart of the storm, baby. The queens are here. They're slow, but they're here.
Alright,
The SUVs are being pulled up, but the SUVs are not blocking the Hellions or the Helmets, but the Helmets are so great at dealing with those Zerglings. It was so great that he had that upgrade too. Those Zerglings will be roasted, but so many SUVs had to go down just to get rid of the entire Zerg army. That Niners will be out, but more Zerglings are taking out more SUVs. 12 will go down, and those Zerglings will not be able to escape with their lives. But by the way, it was really great. Like, I'm pretty sure if he didn't have that Hellbat upgrade, there's no way those Hellions are gonna be able to defend it as well as they're supposed to be defending. More SCVs being pulled out. I would have actually preferred, like, okay, I get it. It's great to save your SCVs as much as possible, but like, I would have preferred if you tried to like at least split some of them to hold the Zergling back. Because if they keep escaping you, they're just gonna keep doing damage all over the place. But I like this Niners harass though. He's constantly keep sending Niners, keep sending Zerglings over. We got a Spire come. We already got a Spire that's gonna come out soon. So we're gonna be seeing not just ground assault. We're also gonna be seeing some air assault as well.
Add-on complete.
Yes, I agree. He's keeping this up, but I'm afraid that it's gonna lose its effectiveness. In fact, it has lost its effectiveness already. It is keeping the best thing it's doing now is keeping the Terran on his side of the map and not crossing over. But if we just jump to the Zerg side, he's still on 2 bases. His drone count is still not that great, and he still has almost no creep spread. That's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, that is insanely huge for Zerg because by the way, for everyone who's first time playing StarCraft 2, for Zergs, yes, they normally outnumber people in numbers, but the other scary things about the Zergs is not just the numbers and their versatility to like transit really quickly, but it's also because of the creep spread. And the creep spread is basically that little gooey thing that's on the ground, like in their base. It's those brown, black, I don't know what's it called, dark purple, gray. I don't know what color that is, but basically those are the creeps, and those creeps allow the Zerg units to move ridiculously fast on the map. So if you can get that creep spread like covered all over the map, then you basically let Zerg to have a free access. It's basically like an express path for all Zergling units.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but the thing about this, Samuel, like he did delay the Terra's economy by quite a lot as well.
That's
He
true.
delayed it quite a lot.
That's true. But perhaps I'd like to say that the most he has done is actually supply block the turret, causing him, to multitask and deal with all these nidus here and there. He is quite severely supply blocked for I think the last minute or so.
Yeah.
But he's moving across the map now. And this is a little bit of a problem because army value wise, it's gonna be pretty hard for GilaChess to hold this off. He's got a decent number of spines,
No, but the thing is
Oh, and
this,
then
you know,
Nidus, another Nidus has come up. Is it going to cost the Terran to return to his base? It looks so. Where is that Nidus? Do you know where the Nidus is?
I know that's the thing. I heard it,
Oh,
but
oh, no, it's
I
here.
don't
It's over
see it.
here. It's over here. He doesn't. I don't think the Zerg has any into the base yet. He's grabbing those two
Yeah.
ninja bases, the top right hand, which is interesting. And he
No,
has mutas already on the field, but I think he's got a bit of a gas problem because he's
yeah, he's not on gas.
yeah, he's a little
But
bit
the
low
thing,
on the gas.
yeah, but the thing is this, like, despite seeing this huge army coming out from lliks, right? I think he needs more, definitely needs more cyclones because the amount of mutalists that will be coming out, he has already, if I'm not mistaken, like 10,
Oh,
10 mutas.
16. He's got 16. Where are
Yeah.
they? Oh,
He split off.
they're mostly in the main and in the natural.
So
So yeah, I
16 mutas. Okay, 16.
mutas and he has no idea it's happening. Oh, he's gonna really supply block GilaChess here with this scratch.
Oh,
But
that is.
that may not matter because he's got 18 mutas.
Yeah.
So
But the thing is, you know, the Hellion is only good for area damage. You saw 10 Hellions, like, or 12 Hellions attacking one Spine Core, right? And they can't do that much damage at all. Their main purpose is like, you know, area damage, like single line damage.
yeah.
And the thing is this, he has only 6 cyclones. 6 cyclones are going to get shredded, despite they having all the upgrades. They will get shredded by those 6 mutas, and more mutas are on the way soon. Once he gets those overlords up.
Yes. Yes.
Despite yeah, cyclones they have the range, they can outrange the mutas once they get the lock on. But I don't think he probably could take down like 4 mutas or 6 mutas before losing all of his cyclones. But once those cycles are dead, there's nothing stopping the mutas from going to town on those Hellions. Those Hellions can't shoot in the air.
Yeah. But it looks like they're not gonna meet anytime soon. Do you think we're gonna see a base trade here?
No, there is no way. There is no coming back for the Terrans right now. I know it hurts to say this, but this is the truth. There is no coming back for the Terrans right now. Unless he loses all his mutas here right now.
Yeah.
He's doing really great with that one locker with the cycles, but the cycles are just not hitting the mutas. Lock on to the mutas. Yes, lock on. Chase them down. Hunt them down. No, the factory it blocked there. But the thing is this is what GilaChess can do right now. Despite he has the rage, he has the air units, he can just keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
Keep going back and forth. Right now,
We got 3 Thors being made right now. 3 Thors in production.
but the thing is, I'm not sure whether he can get those 3 Thors in time before losing that CC. That CC is on fire right now, so it's definitely gonna die. Oh no, the mutas are stuck, they can't get out! No, you went to the wrong way! That was a huge mistake. Huge mistake played by GilaChess there. He went to the corner, which is basically like a no air zone there. And the mutas got stuck there, so all the cycles could get all of their lock-offs and just kept going to town on those mutas. And let me remind you, mutas they're not really the strongest units. They're still quite squishy. So about like 4 hits, I think it was 3 to 4 hits? 3 to 4 hits on that lock-on, they should be going down.
Oh yeah. That's true. And you micro well enough, you can get the mutas. You can cause some damage. You can definitely cause some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is
Oh my god, the doors, man. You just want to mess with the doors.
Yeah. We don't want
No, the lock on! That's not how you're supposed to do it! No! GilaChess! You need the Zergling support! You can't send in your thing alone, there's just too many cycles now.
I'm still very worried for GilaChess actually because he's remaking mutas which are starting to lose their value, especially with the number of cyclones.
Yeah,
and Thors on.
especially
I
the
mean, he's
Thors.
got there's 9 cyclones to 13 mutas plus 3 Thors. I mean, toe to toe, the Terran will win. But
Yeah.
like you said, he's gonna try and keep him off balance by ducking in and ducking out. I think sniping those tech labs on those factories will be really good.
Yeah, but
No.
no.
Yeah, it's gonna be really careful.
No.
There's a decent snipe. He's gotta pull off. No. Oh, he's
No, why are you going back in?
Alright, losing 3 more mutas there, putting him to 12. And he's building up. He's got 11 cyclones. And
No, but the thing-
3 Thors.
Yeah, but the thing is this, right now he needs to transition. He needs transitioning right now. He needs to transition to Broodlords. Because Broodlords, they do so well against this mech army, and
that he had a huge hit there, and this Terran army is a direct counter to what the Zerg has.
Yeah, it is. All the Zerglings are just gonna get roasted alive. Those Thors, that base is definitely gonna go down. There's no way these Minecrafters are going to defend this base at all. He's gonna try to save. He's trying to do as much damage as possible by sending those 5 mutants to the back line. But with those 2 air turrets there, he is so prepared. Now we're gonna see the entire Terran army. They're ready to go and start knocking on the doors of GilaChess. But GilaChess decides to surrender by calling out the GG, and that will be game number 1. And game number 1 will go to lliks.
Yes, pretty good game, for us to start off with.
Yeah, it was a really great game, and I like the fact that the game actually went to late game. This was actually the first time I ever saw in a tournament.
But how long did it last? 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Yes, that's a pretty good start. I think.
Yeah, man. And also, since these guys are like sort of like they're not the best of players, like that's considered new. The APM is actually not bad as well. It's not too low, but at the same time, it's decent. It's average. It's like average for the APM. It's actually not bad.
Yeah. What's
Like most,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
like
that's pretty good. I mean, that's near mine.
yeah. I mean, but what is the normal? What is the like normal high tier place APM is always normally like 250, 300, right?
What's that?
The APM for the high tier players.
Like Masters GM, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 300. About 300.
Yeah, so these guys are
Yeah,
legit at like
these guys are
50%.
knocking on diamond. These guys are knocking on diamond. Diamond, I'd say, is like 150 to 250.
Yeah, so
Diamond's
these guys.
a pretty far range. So I'm like 200. So these guys are almost there.
Yeah, man. So these guys are like we have some really great potential for new people to join our Soccer 2 tournaments, but at the same time, like if I feel that if GilaChess can actually get that unit composition right, that transitioning, the timing of the transitioning, the timing of his attacks, because his execution in the early part, like during the mid game part, was great. He was doing really great for his execution on his attacks with the mutants and the Zerglings. But after that, they started falling off when more cycles started being produced. 3 Thors came out. He started losing, like you said, the mutants started losing their their potential, their great attack potential, and they can't even go face to face with them anymore.
Okay, so for the second map, the players have elected for the casters to choose again. So I chose just now. Why don't you choose the second map that we wanna see?
Oh my god!
You want me to read the map pool to you?
Yeah, sure. Like
Okay.
what do we have?
So
What do we have here?
we just did Kairos. Okay, we got new repugnancy. Cyberco, not Cyberco, Cyberjaya, Cyber Forest.
Let's go with the classics here. So we have classics. We have Kingsco, Cairo, Cyber Junction, and New Repugnancy, right?
Yeah, Cyber Forest is also, yeah, classic Cyber Forest.
Alright, so I think I will have to go with Kingsco.
Kingsco, okay, Kingsco it is.
Okay, wait. He's asking us to choose here. We are choosing. Relax, boy. Man, my Terran boy here is looking for blood, man.
Yeah.
He wants to jump in right now. By the way, yes, guys, this will be a best of 3. This will be a best of 3 matchup. So if lliks wins once more, then he will be moving on towards the next round, which will be a best of 2. It's a best of 3 again against the winner for the second bracket, which was Protoss and Showtime.
Yes, and I think that map is that game's still going on.
Wait, for the first round?
I'm just gonna show everyone the bracket once again. Yep, will be Protoss and Showtime a PVZ. So yeah, that's what's gonna be up in the round 2 of the upper bracket, and the loser of this game will fall to the loser bracket. So it's not over yet for the loser, is it, Leo?
Yeah, it's definitely not over. The losers will still stand a chance to get back in the finals at the final round, but they have to fight a long way. Like, oh my god, it's such a long way.
Well, might go faster than we
Yeah, man.
expect. But yeah, so loser doesn't go home quite yet. Although they are already probably at home now because this is an online
Online
tournament.
tournament.
Yeah. Okay, so we got everyone in
Yeah,
there.
but this I'm like so super chill right now. Like I'm currently like I really want to just I'm looking at my bed right now and it's so tempting. I'm just looking at it, I'm like, yo, that looks so good right now. I just want to jump on it. Just lie down and roll over it all day. But I have a StarCraft 2 tourney here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm really happy. I really actually this is my first I guess it's my first on casting like from home. It's like so it has this like really nice feeling, but at the same time it just feels weird. Alright, so everyone's in the lobby. Is everyone ready to good to go?
Yep,
We
just
good?
asking
We
everyone to
good?
ready up.
Yeah, no, no. But so, yeah, like okay, so we're gonna go to King's Cove and everyone knows King's Cove. King's Cove is a ridiculously big map. Really big macro map actually. Big macro map. The main base for both of the main bases for both which is going to be for GilaChess and lliks, is small. So you can't really build too much stuff in your main base. You sort of had to like plan properly on the spacing, and also probably had to build some in your natural or your third natural. But the thing is, the one thing I like about King's Cove is that this map actually promotes air battles, and also a lot of ambushes and probably even some frontal confrontation if they want to.
Oh yeah, yeah, I agree. I always thought King's Cove is a very easy map to get your third.
Oh
But
yeah, it is. It is very easy, and it's also very easy to. It's also very easy to defend your turn as well, which a lot of people would love to like, especially like players like neutrals. By the way, neutral is like one of the top Zerg players in in our area.
oh, cool, Mr. All In, is it? Oh right, okay.
Yeah, Mr. All In. Yeah, Mr. All In, baby.
Yeah.
Go big or go home.
I learned something from him how to hide build orders.
Oh yeah, that was really interesting. But if you guys want to find out, you gotta look at one of his previous games in one of the
No,
tournaments.
you can't. Yeah, the only way to find out how he plays is to ask him.
Instead of what?
And he
But
will.
anyway, yeah. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna jump into game number 2 of the Fresh Blood tourney. On the bottom right side, in the red, it's going to be lliks.
So you want me to
Samuel?
do the? Oh, you want me to do that again?
Yeah.
Okay. Lex is he's leading 1-0.
Yeah, he's leading 1-0, and also on the top left corner in the green is going to be our crazy chess player. It will be GilaChess as dessert.
Yes, it is.
Actually, I'm really
Um, I'm trying to figure out how to do the scores. But
uh. Did you get the screenshot?
yeah, I
Like, did
did.
you screenshot of my screenshot?
Yeah, I did. But I don't know. I'm putting in the commands. It doesn't work.
Wait, really? It
Hold on.
should be. Wait, it might does. Hold on.
Oh wait, there it is. Sorry, yeah, it is. It's working. I'm just not looking at the right
Yeah, I
place.
got it for you already. I did it for you already.
Oh, you did it for me.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
it for
then
you.
can you do it?
Yeah,
How
I
do you?
just did it.
No, no. How do you change the
Uh,
score?
Control 1. Like, you press control, and then you press any number to
Oh,
determine the score.
oh no, I want him to be 0. Wait,
Oh,
no. I how to put licks to be 1. Control 2? No, no, no.
wait, hold on. That is a
Oh,
very good.
oh no, no, no. I think I know how. I gotta
Like,
look at. I gotta look. Oh, no, no, that's not
it's,
it. Yeah, how do I make the other guy to be?
that is a good question. But I mean, while we're trying to find out,
Yeah, yeah. This is fresh
see?
blood for players and also fresh blood for casters. Where we are noobs casting noobs.
Nah, you guys are not noobs. Come on, don't call yourself noobs. Come on,
No, I'm a.
have faith.
We're trying to figure this out. So we're obviously a noob in this part lah.
But anyway, so I mean, I did give you the.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm having trouble reading and writing also.
Oh God, is it that bad?
Top is
Am I?
control. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, shift. Yeah, we go.
Yeah, there we go, man. And so yeah, we gotta see this SCV
Wait,
just
it's
trying
not a
to.
best of 5.
No, best of
Control
3. I
shift
said it's best
3.
of 3, bro.
Yeah, because you were the best of 5.
It is the. All right, so we already see the spawning pool is out. couple of Zerglings as well, because Zergling speed is on the way. By the way, yes, Zergling speed allows the Zerg to run even more faster. That Reaper is so chill. He's not attacking anything. He just came to base. He's like, hey man, how's the kids? By the way, he's engaging right now. That Queen is gonna walk so slow. But yes, guys, that is the prime example of how Zerglings or Queens are off creep. When they're off creep, they walk ridiculously slow. When they're on creep, they're so fast. They're okay, they're not the Flash. Only Hydralisks are like the Flash. Hydralisks are ranged Zerg units, which are really great. Medium range units, which is really great at dealing with air units. They are so fast on creeps. They're like race cars. Like, they're so fast. They're Formula Ones.
Alright, so
what's this Overlord doing lately? It's
it?
like on the bottom left corner.
Oh yeah. Well, this looks like a good pathway to look for proxies, though.
That is true, but I don't think I think GilaChess should know by now from the first game that lliks is the kind of player who will try to drag the game towards the mid or late game when we saw his line build up with his max cost. Yeah, you say?
Sorry, I don't think lliks wanted to drag to the late game on purpose. It was the mutas that caused him, and the nidus that caused him to sort of like hold off.
Yeah.
By the looks of it, he's doing the same thing. I mean, if it's not broken, why fix it, right? Because
if it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Two reacted Helions, two reacted factories to mass produce those Helions.
Yeah.
So and he's still pushing forward with the 2 Helions and 1 Reaper, and getting some decent information, and spines are coming down also for GilaChess. But you know what's different? We've got a proxy hatch. Well, not I don't know what you call that. The second hatch at the main.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. To mass produce that, but will yes, lliks is just going to. Did he have a look? I'm sure he must have had.
Not sure, can you maybe you share it? Yeah, he had a look about it.
Yeah, he did. So lliks knows that's there.
Yeah, so tell everyone what does that mean, bro?
Well, I think it means he wants to ramp up his unit production, and the nidus is coming down, so he wants to nidus even more units. I guess he figures out in the first game he didn't have enough units on the other side to cause damage. It also could mean that he wants to make a lot of queens, because he has the ability now to make 3 queens at one go and dump that in nidus as well, because queens would do really well against the Helions on the other side, transfusing each other, even spreading creep. You know, because once you spit that nidus out, you have the ability to spread creep in the opponent's base. And what would be cooler than that?
Yeah, that is
creep in the opponent's base. That's as a Terran, I'm sure you agree that can be bloody annoying.
Yeah, no, it's not bloody though. It's super annoying, man. Come on, yes, guys. The reason why it's so annoying is not only will the Zerg units have movement speed in your base as well, but you cannot build buildings on top of creep. It basically cancel out your area of production. And as it is,
Sorry,
sorry. And as it is, your main base is already not that big anymore.
Yeah.
So losing your own private areas is just really annoying. It's gonna be ridiculously stupid.
Plus, you would have to waste scans clearing the creep, which is really bad. Well, it's a different choice now from lliks. He says producing mines. That's a very, very interesting choice. I wonder why. We'll see what he uses with it. He's moving forth with his bunch of Helions, and it was cited by 2 Overlords actually. So GilaChess should know this is upcoming. Do you think he would have to force a cancel? Perhaps, yep, he's going to change the Hellbats. Force it and cancel. I hope GilaChess cancel it. It's gonna finish. If it finishes, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's gonna finish.
Yeah, so Blue Flame is also gonna be coming out soon, so I think he should stop.
Yeah, $300 down to more spines coming down. Wow.
Oh, but Blue Flame is gonna be coming out soon, so he is gonna do so much burn damage. But at the same time, if you missed out on the production time, we saw the Infestor split.
Ooh, Infestors, and we got a Helion run by as well in the natural of lliks, and workers are going down pretty fast. 8 workers, 9 workers, but we've got the Helions pushing forward with almost no units at all. And the drones are
being roasted alive.
Being roasted alive. We got a lot of units for GilaChess. They are not reacting, but the spines are quite well placed actually. So 12 SCVs down to only 5 drones, and we've got lliks in the main causing even more damage. Do you see any Nidus down? I don't see any Nidus. I think the lliks just walked over.
Yeah, they just ran all the way over. I mean, they have the Zergling speed already, so they can just actually run out as whenever they want. But we're gonna see the Nidus really popping up on the towards the top part. I believe that is will it be the 4th natural? It could be either the 4th or 5th natural, but we're gonna see the Nidus there. More lliks will be coming out to get to that back line of that Terran army.
Oh, doesn't your heart always skip a beat when you hear that sound?
Yeah, man, it scares me. Yeah. It's just like when you hear nuclear, it's like nuclear launch. You'll be like, hey,
where's it?
Scan everything. Yeah. Find that nuke. Find that ghost. But seriously, I don't think he should. Okay, I get it. He needs those. He needs those Zerglings to harass that backline. But I think he should stop with those Zerglings. And yes, we're gonna see some Swarm Horse. Yes, Swarm Horse. Swarm Horse are going to do so great against this Terran army because not only can they engage from a distance, I mean, sure, that Widowmine is going to be really great at defending. Like, we see that Widowmine in front of the 2nd natural.
Yeah.
That one Widowmine is going to be great at dealing with, like, let's say, like 6 or 7 Zerglings, but we're going to see even more Widowmines coming in. So definitely you can expect the third base, and on the way to the 2nd base, really defended really well. Those Zerglings will definitely die. But
well, the Swarmers are gonna be spotted by the Viking, but they're gonna poo-poo their little pieces of. I hate these bastards. I just hate them so much.
Yeah, man. Swarm Horse, they're really annoying, especially when there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, they just work down stuff so fast, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, they can cast from a distance. They are one of the spellcasters, or I'll call them summoners. They are the summoners of the Zerg army, and basically what they do is just they send their little tiny army, their babies.
Yeah.
And no, but he's gonna walk into a whole bunch of SCVs, but the Zerglings are here to support the Swarm Horse.
Oh,
but the Swarm Horse,
dear.
they need to. Wait, where are the babies? They don't have the. Okay, they have the babies now. Yeah. They're spotting the babies and they're flying in. The locusts are here. The locusts are doing all the damage on the supply depot, and they're just gonna run away.
Nice catch, supply blocking our Terran, and lliks has actually the right composition, but they're just not in the right place. I mean, he's got those liberators, and what you do is if you have those liberators either catching the swarm hosts in the air, the swarm lliks, or having their liberation zones around your sensitive areas, you should be alright. Oh, lliks pouring into the main, attacking what is left of lliks workers. He's down to 14 workers. We should be able to clean this up, but a lot of damage dealt.
There's the locusts. There they go. Oh, now the cycles are running away. You see, guys, the locusts, man, they're just so scary. Yeah. Once you're in the air, it doesn't matter how many units you are. You do not want those locusts to lash onto you. That's why he backed it off for a while.
Yeah, any unit killed by any of the swarm lliks is a free. It's a bonus because they're free units.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
He just picked off 2 Hellions there. It's gonna cost him $200 to $200 to replace those 2 Hellions. And when you're down to 17 workers. That's what. Oh, I think we missed something. Oh, we missed the
liberation zone.
Oh, liberation zone. Right. Still focus on turn base. So yeah. Well, they're still down though. 17 workers and decent army supply. This is a low econ, high pace game that we have here. And these swarm lliks are coming in, and well, they're not dealing at all. They're getting some hits.
Yeah, but I think
he's gonna retreat. He's gonna jump himself. Oh, he's gonna lose all those links if he doesn't come in. The Zerglings, that is very costly. That is very costly for GilaChess.
Yeah,
so he is actually making Hydras. He's making Hydras at the moment.
I don't think Hydras is the answer here. Like, I mean, sure, they have the range. They can pick off the cycles and also the Hellions, but I would have preferred if he'd gotten something like roaches, because roaches they're like the tank units. They're the frontliners of the Zerg army. They're beefy. They're hard to kill. they'll take a while for to die. And also, if you want, you can also transit some of the locals to become Ravagers, and Ravagers becomes they sacrifice their tankiness for area bombardment for AoE damage. They can actually bombard from quite the distance and actually kill off a lot of units depending on how well you place them and how much you can catch them all.
Yeah. Ravagers also can work down buildings pretty fast. You can snipe off some supply depots, supply blocking. If you happen to get the opportunity, you can even get down the building add-ons, really stifling the production. But I think this map is really favoring our Zerg. It's small ramps, very tight entry points which he can cover with his spines.
Yeah, but when it comes to
So what do you see happening here? It looks like he's trying to get his overlord to the other side of the map. Oh, another swarm horse coming in. Hello? Oh no, I think we lost our co-caster. We gotta just come in and come out of Discord again. Yeah, that happens. Okay, Swarmos in together with Hydralisk as a very big army. Let's see what damage the Swarmos can do. Coming down. Ooh, bit of a traffic jam happening there. Swarmos coming in from the other side now. Multiple locations for the Nidus, pulling the Terran army right and left, blanketing half his base. Let's see how we do. Do I have my co-caster back? I don't have my co-caster back. Let me try to leave and come back in. Hello? Hello? Yeah, okay.
Okay, so it wasn't me, it was you.
yeah. Sometimes we got it. It happens on Discord from time to time.
Yeah.
You know what?
But
this is doing really well, I think.
No, he's just going back and forth with this. He knows already. He knows that he can't go for a frontal confrontation. I think he doesn't have the confidence to do it. So I guess he's really depending on that Nidus attack, going back and forth with the Storm Horse and along with the Hydras. But I think it would be even better if you could get some Brutals out. Like 3, he doesn't need a lot of them. He just need like 2 or 3. That will be all. That's enough to zone out all the Cyclones.
He's on 28 workers. I don't think Brutals are coming anytime soon.
But at the same time, the fact that the Terran army is also in low supply as well, which is great. But all these mech armies, they're not cheap units. They're expensive. I mean, sure, Cyclones, they don't need gas. They only cost like 75 minerals, if I'm not mistaken. 75.
Yeah.
So 75 minerals. But those Cyclones, those siege tanks, those Vikings, they are expensive. He is literally. All of his command centers, they're low in energy. He wants to save those energy for his scans. But because he keeps losing workers left and right, he has to keep spawning mules. And mules cost energy.
Yeah, he's getting supply blocked here and there.
Oh, he's gotta get those Somos house. Those Somos got to get out. No, where are you running?
Really well. No, they're doing well because of the Hydras at the back. They're doing really well actually. That was a very good fight.
No, I mean run because of those Widow Mines.
Oh, well, no, I think he did alright. Because they weren't borrowed quite immediately. And they don't have the borrowed upgrade. So before they borrowed, he actually got a really decent trade. He thinned down the Terran army by quite a bit. You know, it's now a 60 to 59 army. But
he lost so much Storm Horse though. That's the thing.
See how many Storm Horse does he have left? He's still got 10.
He got 10.
He still got 10.
He lost 5 in that one engagement though.
Right.
I mean, sure, he's still at 10. That's still a lot, but. I really didn't want him to lose any of those strongholds like that Widow Mine.
I mean, like, ideally what we want to see is a third base from the Zerg. That would win it.
No, if that third base come out, that would be the final nail in lliks coffin.
You know, just drone out a bit to around 40, and then pump out units. And because you know he's got a lot of money, they both are obviously a bit floating right now, which is normal for this level. But that would be the next evolution in this sort of gameplay, because he could kill every single worker of the Terran, and he still has to deal with the main army.
Yeah.
But he's doing really well still.
Oh
Nidusing here,
no, no,
Nidusing
no, no.
there.
But yeah, this is really great. But the thing is, I think like okay, I see Licks. He sort of knows where he already sort of memorized the pattern of all these knights. He already plays some widow mines here and there just to prepare that. But I think he should probably move that widow mine, those 7 widow mines that he plays on top of that one knight that's still alive. He should just place it a little bit forward that way. At least if they were to spawn out,
Yeah.
he can actually deal a really great amount of damage. Because 7 is a lot. Like 1 is actually enough to snipe a Stormhold. So if you have 7, and they do area and burst damage as well. So since they're all clumped up when they get out, it's gonna be a really huge loss for the Zerg army.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree. But the Terran has done well to get a 4th CC. So he's mining well, not obviously not very efficiently, but from 4 bases. At least there's small locations where he can sort of get money in. But you know what? The Zerg has Lurkenden.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so
Lurkers, they will do great against this Mad army.
yeah. Imagine Lurkers burrowed inside the Terran main. Oh,
That's it.
that's it. I think that would be game. That would be game.
Alright, just to explain what is Lurkers to everybody. So Lurkers are like the second evolution form of Hydralisk, which is like an upgrade, which allows those units to be burned down. Once they are burned, or once they basically when they are underground, they can do this ridiculously long range line area damage, and yes, they do so well against like huge clunky units like this Mech army. This Mech army will not survive when it comes to like 2 to 3 Lurkers once they burn. Oh, there goes his main army. I think this game actually might be settled. If he loses all his strongholds here, then this game will be settled. Oh, a little bit close there. A little bit close to GilaChess there. Ah, dude, my sinus is killing me.
Oh, there was finally a 3rd base for the Zerg, but he's not really mining much from it at the moment. He's doing a nice, good transfer. He's going to get some minerals. Obviously, he's got quite a bit already in the bank, and so does lliks actually. So what would you do now in the position? If you were in the Terran's position now, you know, we gave you command, what would you do?
Honestly, wait, you mean currently?
Yeah,
with what I
right now,
have?
right now. What you got? What would you do?
Honestly, dude, I will just take this army and just engage right now.
Just
Like
march
I will.
across the map. See.
Yeah, I have no choice. Since I have that 1 siege tank, I have that area damage. Because the thing about Stormhorse is this: if you engage them, like you bait out the locust, like you will definitely lose like some units. You definitely lose like a couple of like two or three Hellions, probably like 2 or 3 or 4 cycles. But the thing is this: once you bait out those locusts, those Stormhorse will be on cooldown, and when they're on cooldown, they can't spawn. And if they can't spawn, then he literally loses 70% of his Zerg army.
Yes,
Because
we are just walking useless turtles.
they're just meat bags. Yeah, they're just turtle meat bags. They can't do anything else. They can't attack. Yes, they really like ladies and gentlemen, they can't attack. They have no melee or physical attack. They're just literally just walking. They can only spawn. So if you bait out those locusts, if I could bait out those locusts, then the Soul Horse will be useless. And the Soul Horse is basically like 70% of that army.
Oh.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Oh never mind, he's back. So and all he has some Hydras, he has some Zerglings, but the Hellions, if I can get some Hellions into some Hellbats, then I can deal with those Zerglings. I have Cycles and Siege Tanks, so I can also shred down those and also outrage those Hydras. There is nothing can stop my army. The only thing that's stopping my army is those Locusts. If he can bait out those Locusts when he engaged that main base, then he wins. He can at least take down 2 bases before losing a majority of his army. And not to say that lliks is not farming at all. He is farming. Like he's getting his economy back up slowly. So even if he did lose his army, he can still make more max.
What do you think of this switch now? He's put down 5 Rexes and he's getting steam and combat shield is switching into a bio composition. What do you think of that?
This, which I actually really think it's more like he has no choice at this point, because for once, like I said, he's dealing with Stormhorse.
Yeah.
So like I said, you need to sacrifice units to bait out those Stormhorse. So the units to do that will be the Marines, and Marines, they don't cost that much. They cost 50 million. 50 million. That's so cheap. And with Steam and combat shields, they can tank even longer. With the steam, they can gun down units even faster.
Chase him down.
Yeah, we're chasing and hunting down.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I agree, but he doesn't have star pot though, so the
not,
longevity of the swarm host, sorry, the bio was not that good. Do you think the Zerg should stop swarm hosting now and probably just build and attack frontally?
yeah, he needs. I would prefer if he gets some banelings now. If he can get some banelings here. If he doesn't want to go for any of the key units like roaches or anything. But wait, this is not good. He's sending all his units out to die. Why?
Yeah, I lost a big chunk there and a nice little but they're coming. Oh! Oh my god! He lost all his swarm hosts. You just said it. They just spawned right in the middle of a bunch of turrets. He lost all but one. He's only got one swarm host left. I don't know where it is, but it's dead.
Yeah, this is the turning point right now.
I'm gonna give lliks the benefit of the doubt to say that he planned that. But
Yeah, like
if
I
he
said,
did,
because
stroke of genius. Stroke of genius. These Widow Mines are the MVPs of the game. Look, one of them's got 10 kills on it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the thing is this, GilaChess is doing great with the harass with the nice one popping here and there. But the thing is this, if you keep popping with the same pattern, even the most dumbest guy would know that okay, you're gonna come out from here next. So I'm just gonna put like 7 Widow Mines and hopefully it just deals as much damage as possible, which it did. All the Stormhost was gone. There was so much burst, and he currently has no main army. He's
Yeah.
dragging all his queens out. I mean, okay, not all of his queens. He's keeping like some queens back at base, but he's dragging as much units as he can to the front line now because he knows that Terran is coming.
I think he forgot about the Lucadem because there's no Lucas.
Yeah, no, I think he got too ballsy. He got too overconfident here.
Okay, now they're Lucas, but oh no, it's not Lucas, Banelings. But I don't think they have Baning speed, so yeah, this army is going to wreck. Wow.
So
Zerg had this game. But the Terran proved resilient, not giving up, persevering.
Yeah, man.
And he's gonna lose. Looks like a whole bunch of his drones.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, like sure, Zerg and Protoss, they may have technological advances and biological advances, but we Terrans are resilient. We don't give up without a fight, man. We are not going down without at least taking as much of you down with us.
Right.
He's gonna get supply block very soon with those Vikings since he doesn't have any spore crawlers.
No, because he has so little army value. Even all those overlords die, it won't be supply blocked.
Yeah, but the game is pretty much over. He has no economy. He lost all of his drones, 52 drones. So this is pretty much game already. And this was a really great comeback from lliks here.
Yeah.
One mistake. That's all it needs. That was all he needed.
Yeah.
Just one mistake.
Yeah, and this little attack, while it is pretty powerful, it's not enough because the Terran can work down all of the Zerg buildings way before the Zerg does it for the Terran. So this base race, and you can't ever base race a Terran. You can't really, it just lifts up one building and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yes,
What a
great game.
first game to, yeah.
The first match of the day, man. What a way to go down, man.
What a way.
No, but seriously, like I said, you can, okay guys, you can play with the Niners like how GilaChess was playing, but you can't keep doing it. You have to change spot. You have to try a different front.
Yeah.
Because if you keep doing it, then everyone knows what you're gonna do, and then everyone will set you up for that. So that will be second game of the day, and so we have our first winner of the match round of this first Blood 30, and lliks will be going to the second round.